So hi and welcome everybody to the news. Today is July 20th and we're gonna take a look at, in general, cryptocurrency news. And likely I'm just gonna end up making fun of most of the articles because most of them are gibberish. Right. Looks like indices are doing pretty good right now, actually. Getting our articles from investing.com. Is it the best site in the world? No. Is it the best site in the world for crypto articles? Probably also no. But I like it. Nice format. The only thing that drives me nuts is all of the ads, and there are billions of them. You'll see them playing in the background. See if there's anything interesting in, quote, real news. Can do a quick 10-minute take, maybe. 10-minute take on the news here, and here we get. So, Dow off its lows, bulls load up. So we have some market opium optimism. It's always a good sign. Stand out right away. Yeah, probably just going to be everyone talking about feeling optimistic. Get a refresh here. Major Argentine telecom falls victim to 7.5 million Monero ransom attack. Who cares? But what's awesome is, looks like some of these people know to use Monero instead of Bitcoin, like the Twitter hackers. Using Bitcoin, not a currency that you want to steal, really. Monero, probably a better one to do. Not advocating either, though. Updated Russian crypto bill defangs punishment for using crypto. That's cool. Not even worth clicking, but On-chain. Bitcoin scaling en masse requires bigger blocks, Abra CEO says. Abra CEO sounds like he probably really likes Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV. Not that important. Doesn't really matter what Abra's CEO says. They are a wallet. Abra's a good wallet. But in general, what one random CEO says, not so important. Kasha hack. Investigators stay silent as inside rumors emerge. Indian customer sold 336 Bitcoin. Stupid. No one cares. Oh wait, something you can't take away from this. People keep stealing Bitcoin, even though it's not that great of an idea to steal Bitcoin. Certainly aren't stealing it because it's worthless. Nexo financed accused of being behind Zeus Capital. Chainlink short. That's actually kind of interesting. This article may have something of interest. I saw something on Twitter about someone who looked into Zeus Capital. Apparently is not, maybe it's a shell. Something. Turns out they're not really an established thing as maybe they had presented themselves. And, surprise, surprise, may have shorted Chainlink and profited. Hats off to them. Chainlink utility drives link price, but correlation or correction could be coming. Who cares? Price articles, this kind of crap. Guaranteed there's nothing of value in that article. This is an ad. French central bank picks Accenture, HSBC, and others for digital euro pilot. Cool. News that involves countries and creating digital currencies, like their fiat. I think that's always great. However, I'm done clicking on these because, we've been hearing about this from China. We've been hearing about this, from different places. Europe, crypto ruble, and it just never seems to actually happen. So, until a country actually comes out and is using some digitized form of their currency, I'm not going to be reading their articles because they're just circles. They just talk in circles about how they could or want to, and that's cool. I hope they do. But until someone does, I'm sick of hearing that they're going to. It is meaningless. Just like this next article. McAfee says he never believed Bitcoin would hit 1 million. Quote, worthless coin. I certainly don't have to read this one to know it happened. So today's the 20th, and 3 years and 3 days ago, McAfee bet on Twitter, someone, I don't know who, that he would, quote, eat his own dick if Bitcoin did not hit $500,000 in 3 years. That 3 years expired 3 days ago. On the 17th, or the end of 17th, whatever. Doesn't matter. Either way, he is 3 years past, and he owes the internet his wiener. Obviously, he's backed out of it, as I think everyone pretty much assumed he would. And now he's backing out of claiming that he ever thought that this was real. So the guy bet his own member publicly on something he never actually believed. This guy's full of it. McAfee, I'm sure you've done some good stuff in your life, but you're being escalated or de-leveled to what, Craig Wright level, man. Just everything you're saying now apparently isn't true, and you didn't mean, I don't know. Moving on. Going to be ignoring McAfee probably for all future news articles. What the dodge is going on? TikTok creates new crypto trading. TikTok. Okay. This was almost certainly a worthless article as well. It's just going to reiterate someone made a dodge thing on TikTok. Dogecoin price went up, and now they think TikTok controls everything. Probably not. Will Ether price hit 400 if DeFi keeps eating Bitcoin's lunch? Another price article. Just move on. You don't even have to read those. They source their articles from just meaningless sources. Like, they'll have a tweet. Someone will tweet something, and then they'll write an article about it, and they'll be like, this expert says. Just stop reading any article that says this expert says. There's just no such thing. There are no like future price of crypto experts. Not at this point. The latest DeFi craze involves one-man project with a worthless token. No way. See this every time. Whenever anything's kind of really hot in crypto, you'll always see somebody making something that's just, I don't know, he's pretending it's part of the craze, releases a worthless token. Pretty much all of them go to jail, so good luck to that guy. Coincidence. Top 5 Swiss banks profits up 34% after Bitcoin integration. Yes, that's probably a coincidence. There's nothing in this article is going to convince me that those are exactly related, unless that bank went 100% into Bitcoin and Bitcoin went up 34%, which I'm gonna doubt. Bitcoin breakout on July 22nd, question mark. 5 things to watch for Bitcoin price this week. I cannot imagine what's in there, and I can imagine how valuable it is, and the answer is 0. New survey suggests Bitcoin still isn't mainstream enough. Thanks, article. Romania is on the way to blockchain and crypto regulation. Cool beans. MasterCard expands cryptocurrency program for crypto card issuers. This might be the most meaningful article we've seen so far. This certainly has no relevancy to today's price or, tomorrow's price or whatever. Long term though, I mean, MasterCard and IBM own the most patents in crypto. Them making moves with crypto, I think, is always a good sign. Super macro though, not a short scale thing. Wirecard's executive reportedly owned significant Bitcoin holdings. Who cares? Green exchanges struggle with expansion and uncertain regulation. Seems to be true of everything, of every country. I can't name a single country where exchanges aren't struggling with expansion and uncertain regulation. Lack of unique Bitcoin circulation, a concerning sign. That doesn't make any sense to me. News BTC. For you guys who haven't seen this news article, news segment before, News BTC just produces gibberish all the time. I love when I see them because then I don't even have to think about the article. It's just gonna be gibberish. Last time we looked at this, they had released an article saying something about Bitcoin mooning and an article saying about how Bitcoin was weak and was about to crash or whatever within 12 hours. They had no, I think it was 7 hours. Maybe someone remembers. It was 7 hours in between them, and at that point, it's like you're just clickbaiting. Bank of Japan has new central bank digital currency research team. but no plans to launch. See, this is what I was talking about. These are cool. I would love for this to happen. I'm all about it. But this is all we seem to be hearing about. I'm really holding off until someone actually does it to get excited or really even read into them anymore. Just has been a waste of time. An article, Bitcoin traders remain bearish. I'm sure you found people that say that, and you can write that article. Totally worthless. And it would be totally worthless if it said Bitcoin traders remain bullish. Just not worth reading. All it's going to do is reinforce whatever it is you want. Binance CEO CZ, Bitcoin has been really stable. This is probably the most accurate article that we've come by so far. I bet he said that, and it's true. I believe this is day 82 or 81, losing count. Day 81 of sideways, and that's why we're looking at the news, because let's take a look at the same candles. Genesis Vision Fund Management. It's just like fantasy football. Okay. Here we go. This is pretty cool. I will give this one, we can stop with this one, and I will give this one the award. PayPal to reportedly offer crypto trading through Paxos partnership. I'll give this the award simply because it's a great example of, even a few years ago, absolutely nothing was integrated with crypto. Governments wouldn't even acknowledge it existed. It really was, I don't know, just pretending not to see it, or whatever it is. So things like this are great, and they happen all the time, and they didn't used to happen. So especially for newer people in the space, these are like the things maybe you want to keep an eye on. It's expanding behind the scenes at such a fast pace, and it's really easy to not notice. Really easy to just not see it, because it doesn't directly impact you in your life typically. PayPal doing this is not going to moon crypto. We're not going to see a giant green candle just because of this. But this is cool. You know, like adding fiat on-ramps, especially one like PayPal. Honestly, like, can I buy Bitcoin with PayPal has been one of the most asked questions here throughout the year plus that we've been here. And always the answer has been no. So this is, I would say, the only thing with really any importance. And I still would rate this, I don't know, like a 4 out of 10 of like meaningfulness, and possibly a 0 out of 10 for short-term impact. So yeah, there we go. We got through 12 minutes of news. I think that's pretty good. We can do more later. But yeah, thanks for watching the first. I officially recorded this one. See if we can start uploading these regularly. Pretty much going through the news and talking crap about it. More to come.